everybody, so today I'm going to talk about hair and skincare. So let's get started on hair. So this is how I cut my V-bangs. So I get a rat tail comb like this. I think my mom got this at Sally's years ago. I'm pretty sure they still have them. It's an essential. And I have these hair cutting scissors that I got from Walmart for about, I want to say $10. So I got some of these, and what I do is when I'm cutting them, I go look in a mirror. I comb them out like such. I get these little sharp scissors, and I cut the little strays. So as you can see, you cut little strays off, and you're careful not to cut your eyebrow, and voila. As you can see, I have a little gap right there because there's these little freaking hairs. Here we go. And there's one side. Oh wait, I have a little one right there. Okay, so that's how I do that, and then I comb out the little gaps, and voila. And that's side one. Side two, same thing. You always want to have your hand like this. So you want the scissors to be how you cut your bangs. So when you're cutting it, make sure you're going upwards. And voila. So if you're in a hurry and you're going to go out, I suggest having a towel with you. And when you're done cutting your hair, you just go over it. Make sure you go over your eyebrow, your other eyebrow, and your nose, and so on. So that's how I do my bangs. Of course, I've been doing this for quite some years. So make sure you always want to practice. Always, always, always. Don't get discouraged. If you're starting off V-bangs, of course, what I would do is I'd suggest maybe getting some long alligator clips. Let me see if I have one here. You want to get something like this and put them, but of course these are long ones, so you want to make sure you have them going like this, and another one on the other side like this. And then when you're doing them, you want to make sure you have a steady hand. You want to make sure your hand is, like I said, going the shape desired. Even if you're doing them round, you always want to have something, and as you're going, you snip, 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 and so on. I don't do my bangs wet. I don't like to cut my hair when it's wet. Well, bang-wise, I don't like to cut it when it's wet, because then if you're doing V-bangs and you cut them wet, you're going to have round bangs. So you want to make sure your hair is dry. You have these little suckers in there. You go on like this with scissors. If you're cutting this side, you go down. If you're cutting this side, go up. You also want to have sharp scissors. I use these as well. They're, crafting scissors. So what I do is when I'm doing it, and I don't have these in anymore because like I said, I've cut my bangs for years. So what I do is the flat side, I rest it on my head. Be very careful. You want to go and snip, snip, snip. Same thing with this side. You get the side that's curved, and you put it on this side, snip, snip, snip. And that's how I cut my bangs. And if you're beginning, like I said, practice makes perfect. Get a curling iron, and if you mess up, just curl them in and keep practicing and practicing and practicing. Eventually, you'll get the bangs you desired, and so on. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more tutorials on how to cut V-bangs properly from other ladies that do them. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So, of course, you do this, and then see how mine are a V. And of course you're going to have those little stragglies. No matter how perfect they are, I always get them. So what I do is I just comb them out. Comb them out, and I fix them in, and there we go. Little stubborn little guy. Alright, don't cut it. No biggie, you just cut it. There we go. So yes, I just cut my bangs, freshly cut. I was gonna cut them this morning because I like to do it every single time I see one of those little guys. I always tend to cut them off. So I thought to myself, I might as well make a quick little video on how I do it. Alright, so that's how I do it. See how they look? I love them. Don't mess with them after. Once you love them, don't mess with them. Don't try, oh, well, no, don't do that. Because that's how you go shorter and shorter, and eventually your bangs are up here. So don't do that. Just let it grow. Curling iron little trick. Let it be up there, and then when you're ready to cut them again, you comb them out, do it again. Don't do them wet. That's my advice. Okay, so now let's talk about brush. Okay, so say you just dyed your hair and it's damaged and your hair is falling and you're about to commit suicide. Don't commit suicide. Get yourself a metal bristle comb. I got mine from Target. It's a metal bristle brush. You can see my hair in there. Gently comb bottom to top. So you want to untangle this part. See how I have a little breakage? Anyway, you brush your ends and then slowly work your way to the top. So that's how I do my hair. That's what I use. No, like I said, your hair is damaged. You're like, oh my god, my hair is falling. What do I do? You get one of these brushes. You comb out gently, bottom to top. So you go bottom, then top. Get all the little knots out gently. Don't pull your hair. Don't rip it off. So you get one of those. And then what I like to get is a oil treatment. So I get this from Sally's. See? It's about $11.99. If you have a beauty card discount, you get it for $9.99. So you get this. The brand is One and Only's Argan Oil. You get a hefty amount on your hand. When it's wet, your hair has to be wet. You massage it in there. Make sure your hair is on there. Then, after that, I let it towel dry. I get a towel and I put it back up, let it dry. So, say you have to blow dry it because you're in a rush. Okay, that's fine. Fine and dandy. I got this heat protect and blow dry spray from Got to Be. I think it was from CVS. You get one of these babies, spray it on your hair, and you blow dry your hair. And once you're done with that, you go ahead and get a hair polisher, which is another oil. You get a decent amount. I get like a dime size, work it on all my hair. Then I comb it again and style it as I would. That's what's been helping my hair stay a little bit healthy from being chemically damaged to like its breakage point. My hair has been growing, luckily. See, I already have roots. So my hair has been growing fast with that and the pills that I talked about in my first video. That's all you need. You need to take care of your hair from at that point where it's breaking. That's it. Now, if you went for a blonde hair color, if you lifted your hair and your hair is already damaged and you don't want to dye no more and you can't dye it no more because you know it's going to fall, don't bleach it again. Get yourself a toner shampoo. Pantene makes one. You can get one at a beauty store. I got this one. It's from Sally's. It's a generic brand. This is a conditioner. I ran out of the shampoo actually. You put it on the blonde parts to get all the yellowy tones out, and then you'll wind up with platinum eventually. Don't bleach it, don't dye it, don't put on toners. Look for this brand, the generic brand, at CVS. I don't have a price for it, but it shouldn't be no more than $10 for both shampoo and conditioner. They have other brands, of course. Like I said, you don't have to get this one. You just don't want to bleach it or dye it anymore. You want to condition it at this point. So that's what I do for hair. Also, the shampoo that I've been using is the Herbal Essence Zero Silicone. $4 at Target. It's not the best shampoo, but it'll work. I use that and the matching conditioner, which has zero sulfate, which is what you need. When you dye it, you don't want any sulfate in there at all. Or, even if your hair is healthy, You don't want to put any sulfate or silicone or any of that stuff. So I use these shampoos because I've used them before and they help your hair not take off the color. So they're not the best shampoos, but they're the decent shampoos that I've been using for my hair. I use that with the oils that I showed you, and my hair is in decent condition. Like I said, the breaking stopped. As you can see, you know, I have a lot of hair, but like I said, the breaking should stop with that stuff. And you know, don't dye it or bleach it anymore. Leave it as is, just condition it at this point. So that's how I do my bangs, and that's what I've been taking care of my hair with. And if you must use hairspray to tease or to, you know, curls or whatever, I use something gentle that I can basically brush off after. I use the Tresemme, the 5, I guess their maximum hold. Yeah, freeze hold. I love this hairspray. Works good. I get to comb out my dews after. So those are the products that I use for my hair. Now for skin. So I get these little scrubbers from Target. They're about $1.99 for a bunch. I'm fully stocked up. I love these little rounds. If you have acne or you get a little pimple here and there, these will be your best friends. They're little rounds scrubbers you put on, you know, your face wash or whatever you wash your face with. It'll take off makeup perfectly, and I use mine until it's basically falling apart. I don't like to use them all at once, even though it says like you use it once and you throw it away. I don't do that. I like to use it till they're completely falling apart. That's one of my best secrets that I tell people when they ask me, what do I do to keep my skin looking healthy, no acne. I get pimples here and there, but that's one of the best things you can use to help prevent, or if you have them, what takes off, you know, what makes it dry up. I use that with the Simple. As you can see, this beat up little tube. I use it a lot. This is my face wash that I wash my face with because it's gentle and I have sensitive skin. So this is what you want to use. Also for those days, because like I said, I have sensitive skin. So you cannot put on too much foundations and so on. I do use a lot of foundation. I'm not wearing any today. Just, you know, blush and my makeup, but no foundation today. I'm actually using L'Oreal's Magic BB Cream Skin Beautifier, and this is about $12 at Walgreens. You can get these anywhere else. They sell them everywhere. I've seen them. Keeps my face matte, breathable. It's not really a foundation. It's more of a cream. It says here that it's for beautifying actions. It primes, it protects, it hydrates, it corrects. I use it in Fair, and I love this stuff. It's very light. Like I said, I have sensitive skin. This helps with the sensitivity or whatever you want to call it. That works good. Now back to washing my face. So that the Simple is what I wash my face with, along with the scrubbers. What I do afterwards, I bought this Astringent from Walmart. It's about $5. This stuff, it burns. It's not really a burning, it's more of a, how do I say, it's more like a minty feeling. It really helps take off all the makeup that soap leaves behind. So I use that with a little cotton round. This is a little cotton round. They're right next to the Astringent. Like if you go to Walmart or whatever, they should have these right next to there. They're about the same price, $5 for these two. You know, after you're done washing your face, you go over everywhere where you wore makeup. You don't want to go underneath your eye. You don't want to go around the eye. You kind of want to like swipe around the eyebrow and face and underneath, and it'll help take off most, you know, the dirt and makeup that you have on from throughout the day. If you wear glitter and it's all over even after you're done washing your face, that'll help take it off. It'll like wipe off. So that's what I use to take care of my hair and skin after, you know, a good day of going out. that's something you want to do. These are the products that I use. This is how I cut my bangs. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment or message me, or however you get a hold of me, please do. I would like to help out more. You know, if this helps for you, I would like to hear about it. So please let me know what you guys thought and everything. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.